As a leader, it can be very easy to slip into directive mode, where you're asking for updates, assigning tasks, and pushing for results. But in all honesty, if you were to look back at your previous experiences with leaders and managers, the ones that you didn't like the most probably had the characteristics of seeing you as just another number that's pushing out results versus actually seeing you as a person. So here are just some ways that you can communicate with your team in 2026. Number one, create structured space for perspective taking. These are deliberate moments for your team members to explore each other's viewpoints and not just exchange updates. Research shows that by creating this space, you have more open and honest dialogue between team members. Because if your teams are just meeting to update each other on their tasks, then their level of relationship and communication is going to be surface level. Number two, you want to make things more clear for people and create one source where everyone can go and get the information from versus having Slack, email, different chats where you're having to go and piece information together. It should be one area as a research, knowledge-based hub for people to go to. I have seen this happen with my leaders where time is lost because you have to re-explain things. And it makes it less stressful for your team when they just know we have to go to one place versus having to skim through all these other chats and different platforms. Number three, become approachable. It's simple, but how is your team going to know to come to you for questions, concerns, or ideas if they're not feeling comfortable to approach you? And it's less about what you're saying and it's more about your energy. Your body language, your tone, and your nonverbal communication plays a huge role. Because there's a huge difference between you being on your computer or sending an email and saying, let me know if you need help, versus actually them hearing your tone, seeing your body language, your eye contact, and seeing how warm you're actually stating it. I have seen leaders say the right thing, but how they're saying it was the problem. So sometimes it's important to just acknowledge, how am I showing up? And maybe even have an accountability partner where you can ask them, hey, how do I show up in these meetings? Number four, keep your employees in the know and share the why. It's 2026. Employees no longer want to work without knowing the impact that they are having in the job and the tasks that they are doing. This means sharing business updates, sharing what's working and what's not working, sharing the changes before they hear it in a mass email, because the more transparent you are, the more they're going to be able to trust you. And lastly, my favorite, number five, understand your staff. No, this does not mean learn everything about their personal lives. It means understand their strengths, the tasks that they enjoy doing. How do they communicate best? What sort of support do they need? What are their long-term goals for their job? Because when you know this information, you're able to use it to help motivate them and stay supportive on their goals, what's important to them, versus just telling them what the company needs them to do.